Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's in space and looking for options. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
To get it forward quickly. It's one! And in again! And he's done it! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Chance to break. Out wide to the right. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And he's going long. He's got options out wide. Shoots! Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks to clip it forward. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's a long ball. It's a brilliant interception. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed low and direct. Defender's on the back foot. He's got through. Cuts it out. Gorgeous control there. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And the weighted pass. Big chance. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And with... There is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're off again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's left his man, turns and goes back. Great leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, that's a waste. Referee's given a throw. Forward it goes. Plays it over to the other flank. That's lovely. There's the delivery. Header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Pushes it out wide. Going through. Up for the header! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Very well to intervene. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's a decent ball. Goes for goal! And the counter is on. I think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. And help's available out wide. Ball kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Control and direct. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing. Plays it out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right. It's a good-looking cross. Tries to get it forward quickly. With a delicate ball. Delivers across. Timely intervention. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. He's got away. Chance. Goes for it.
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's a promising ball. He's away. Now, can he score? What about it? Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
No question now as to who is in control. Too much on that, it's gone out. And that is that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of... And a second time! It's in!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Oh, sweet feet. Tries to get it forward quickly. And can he finish? Really well taken goal. They are right back in business. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Nicely measured pass. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Aimed long and direct. He goes long. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Plays it out to the flank. It's a loose ball. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Looks to clip it forward. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. it over to the other flank. Out to the left it goes. He's had a go! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Carlau really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Tries to switch the play. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're underway again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Oh, it is over the line. It's it into the middle. Towering header! Good delivery. No joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
It's got through. Down by a lack of accuracy. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Forward it goes. Big chance here. The shot's on. Saved only by poor finishing.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And help's available out wide. It's a brilliant interception. And the weighted pass. Header! It's there! 2 up crossing. Straight header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Goes for the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a hit! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Plays it into the box, and he's cut it out. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Looks to dink one in. It'll be a throw-in. He's left his man. In for a header. Oh, great save, real class.
Havana simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
To the keeper and go again. Out wide to the right. And that will be the final act. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Is it in? And it's a goal! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Kings it out wide. It over to the other flank. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Back into the middle. Forward it goes. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. To get it forward quickly. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Aimed long and direct. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a loose ball. It is a corner. Towering header! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tries to get it forward quickly. short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's got through. Corner then. Great leap! Forward it goes. There is the half-time whistle. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're already into the second period. Tries to switch the play. Plays it out to the flank. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Cuts it out. Ball's out on the left now. And he's made certain that won't get through.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's left his man. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Forward it goes. Across the field it goes. Almost an hour gone. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Out wide, aimed in towards the centre. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was off, ever so slightly, but he was off.
To switch the play. He goes long. Not offside that time.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Play for a throw. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He spotted the run and played him through. Lovely bit of skill. Goes for the cross. Can he score? He really should have hit the net.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to set one up.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Up to meet it! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.